We just got back from a week-long stay at a cabin. I ate junk and that was totally okay, but it's time to get back on my Weight Watchers journey. And so here's day one, back on track. I'm gonna take you guys along on what I ate today and my meal prep for the week. Hey guys, my name is Sarah here from Work Life Glue. I'm still in my pajamas, but I am dedicated to taking you guys along on my health journey. And since we just got back from vacation and I obviously wasn't gonna show you me eating chips and cookies and ice cream and tons of delicious breaded fish, fresh caught, because that doesn't really fit with my diet plan long term, I am gonna take you guys along today on me getting back into the swing of things after, you know, being off the program for a week. I pretty much intentionally went off for the week because this is my one vacation of the entire year and I didn't want to deprive myself. And I knew it would be really easy to get back onto Weight Watchers afterwards. So I do Weight Watchers. I just started a couple weeks ago, really love it. And I love that it's so much easier to get back onto Weight Watchers than it was to keto. And so it is Father's Day, so I'm gonna have to be a little careful because we are going out to eat tonight. But I thought I would take you guys along on what I'm eating today. Okay, getting back into the swing of things. It's 7 a.m. about, and I'm gonna start my day with a little bit of this. I said half a carton, that seems like a lot, but it's 2 points for this whole thing. I'm gonna do just half, put a little bit in my cup and some in my Contigo for the day and fill the rest with coffee. A bunch of you guys had recommended this and I saw it on some videos as well. I got this at Walmart. A pack of 4 was like $7. Which is definitely not cheaper than my creamer, but probably a little bit healthier and really good source of protein. So that's what I'm gonna try today. I got the caramel flavor. Every morning when we're at home and not at a cabin, we drink a fruit juice pack. It's basically our multivitamin. It's safe for my kids, you know, 0 to 99. I mean, it's totally safe and it's got so many natural vitamins because it comes from 22 different superfoods. So I just mix it with a little water. We call it our juice. In the morning, I split one for my girls and then I do one for me. I just mix it with water because it's, you know, it has a pretty strong like grape blueberry flavor because it has wild Alaskan blueberries in it. So I down that in the morning. I don't count points for this because in my eyes it's just super healthy and I lost weight on keto even with it, even though it has some sugars because it's natural from fruit. And so I don't count this, but I take it because it's kept me really healthy and feeling really good. This right here is a 4-point breakfast. I'm having 2 slices of the Sara Lee 45 calorie bread, so that's 2 points, 2 eggs, which are 0, and then the Sargento ultra thin mild cheddar, it is 2 points for 1 slice. Altogether 4 points. And just to show you what my kids are eating, they're having strawberries, a cheesy egg, and some yogurt, aren't ya? Yummy. So for lunch today, I'm just having a really simple turkey wrap. I'm using one of these Extreme Wellness wraps. These are 1 point. A tiny bit of cheddar cheese, I counted that as 2 points. A tablespoon of light mayo, that's 1 point. And then a couple ounces of turkey, which is 1 point. So altogether it's a 5-point lunch. So I am at 10 points for the day and have 13 left. I'm going to try to do a salad at the restaurant. Okay, I am now going to meal prep. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm meal prepping for the week. Because we just got back from vacation, I did not plan a whole lot for this week. I'm just going to make my lunch for the week and then also prep some chicken. And then I'll show you guys what my meal plan is for the rest of the week. But for my lunches, I'm doing this Instant Pot Chipotle chicken bowl with cilantro, lime, quinoa. And this is from skinnytaste.com, which is a great resource. You guys have talked to me a lot about it on Instagram and Facebook. So thank you for that. I'm not following this recipe completely. I'm kind of making it my own. And my points will be different than the points on here. This says it's 8 points per serving, but they use chicken thighs, and I'm using chicken breast, which is a 0-point food, so I'm gonna have to figure out what the points are for this. I know the quinoa will be about 4 points, and then I think everything else is 0, but I'll have to just plug it all in and see. So I'm doing chicken. I'm gonna cook in the Instant Pot. I'm gonna actually roast my tomatoes, and then I'm gonna cook up some quinoa. And then I thought I would add in some diced green chilies with the chicken and maybe season it also with this dry rub as well as some other stuff just to give it a lot of flavor. And then that will be my lunches 4 days of the week. The 5th day I'll just probably have a wrap or something. Okay, so I already changed my mind. I'm not gonna do the diced tomatoes with green chilies. I'm gonna actually put these in the Instant Pot. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but it'll be edible. And then I'm also gonna add these fire roasted green chilies just for more flavor. But to this I'm going to add a cup of salsa, which will be pretty much all I have left. And it says a tablespoon of chipotle paste. I don't really know if that's what this is. This is what I found at the store. So I'm just going to put in, I don't know, 2 tablespoons should be okay. I'll scoop some out. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. This is cooking with Sarah. I don't really ever know, but it almost always turns out fine. Some pink Himalayan salt. Some pepper. Some cumin. Okay. And then the diced chilies. And then I'm just gonna mix all that up. And say a little prayer that this works out okay. Okay, I'm gonna spray the Instant Pot down with some non-stick cooking spray just so that the chicken doesn't stick. And then I'm gonna add the chicken to the bottom. And after washing my hands, I'm going to layer this on top. I have never made chicken like this in the Instant Pot. I have done tons of shredded chicken in here with just a cup of water. But it says to cook it on high, manual, pressure high for 20 minutes. So hopefully this turns out okay. While the Instant Pot is doing its thing, I'm gonna cook up some quinoa. I'm doing 1 cup of quinoa to 1.5 cups water because 1 cup of quinoa dry would be 4 servings, and that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna cook this while that's cooking. So the quinoa is cooked. I'm just gonna add some garlic powder, onion powder, and then some salt and pepper to it. Okay, this is the chicken after cooking. Obviously it's very, you know, juicy from, it's got a lot of moisture from the tomatoes and the diced chilies and the chicken probably too, but I think, you know, as it sits in the fridge it'll kind of incorporate, and it can also incorporate with the quinoa, and so I think that'll be really good. What I'm gonna do, a lot of you guys suggested using a stand mixer to shred the chicken. I usually just use forks, but the thought of getting the stand mixer out, setting it up, cleaning it, all that stuff seems like too much work, so I'm gonna attempt to use my handheld mixer. Pray I don't burn myself and have this fly all over me, but maybe it'll make a good video. Take one for the team. Okay, here I go. Let me just see how fast it goes. Oh dear God, okay. I'm scared to do this. I'm just gonna make sure it's like, okay, it's definitely shreddable. Well, not as shreddable as I would like. Maybe I'll take the chicken out and do that in a separate container. That's the smart thing to do. Okay, here I go. Oh, it goes so fast. Why does it go so fast? I would not recommend this. Ah. Forks it is. I just tasted the sauce with a bite of chicken and decided I'm not going to add this stuff because when I put it on the recipe creator on Weight Watchers, it would add an extra point to the meal, so I'm just gonna leave it out. And then I'm gonna use a slotted spoon to scoop up a lot of the mixture so that it's not quite so runny, but I'm still getting all the tomatoes and chilies and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna add just a couple more spoonfuls of just the juice. I'm just gonna pour just a tiny bit in. There we go. I'm gonna mix that up, see what I think of it. There, so I like that consistency. There's not a whole lot of the juice left, so that's pretty good. So I'm gonna divide this evenly among my 4 containers. Then I'm also adding some frozen corn just to top it off. So I used the recipe creator, so altogether this meal is a 4-point lunch, each of these. Added some of the sauce to the quinoa as well. Now if I do add like a 1/4 of an avocado, that's gonna add about 3 more points, so I will decide that the day of if I wanna add more of that. Otherwise, if I'm still hungry, I could have a banana or carrots, but this should be a pretty filling lunch and last me to supper. So now I'm also cooking just a 3-pound bag of frozen chicken breasts as well, just for a daycare meal of tacos and then for taco salad for us at night. And then I'm gonna add some taco seasoning as well to it. So I decided for the chicken, I realized we didn't have any taco seasoning and I don't feel like whipping it up right now. So I'm just gonna cook the chicken, refrigerate it, and then my husband can pick up taco seasoning later on and I'll just make it into taco chicken when the time comes. For the rest of my meals this week, I will be having taco salad with the kids. I'm doing a picnic with a family on Tuesday, so I'm just gonna make like a turkey sandwich, so that'll be pretty simple. We'll have breakfast for supper on Wednesday, grill out or in depending on the weather, so I might do like a lettuce wrap burger or a burger with a bun depending on where my points are at for the day. And then I'm gonna try the 2-ingredient pizza dough that night. I don't typically do a lot of snacks. Personally, I usually just have lunch and supper and then maybe a snack after dinner, like a mug cake or 100-calorie popcorn or something like that. But if I do have a snack, I'll probably just do like carrots and some hummus or some Greek yogurt with some of the ranch seasonings. So that's a 0-point snack. Or I might do like a banana or whatever. Just try to keep it like a 0-point snack if I can during the day if I'm gonna snack. But I do plan to actually show what I eat the week that I'm prepping for. So if you'd like to see that, make sure you come back next week because that is when it will be up. I'm having less than half a donut and I'm not counting it. Just gonna eat it and be excited that it's Father's Day.
This was just being silly.
So as you saw, we went to a restaurant and my husband wanted an appetizer and he's been on this carnivore diet where he hasn't eaten carbs in forever. And so I just said I have to do it because he's actually eating with me and eating the same foods as me. So I did eat that, and then I had a taco salad, and I meant to not eat the whole tortilla, but I pretty much did. So I know I went over my points today, but the point of this video was more just to show you how I'm getting back into the swing of things after a vacation. Tomorrow will be a new day. It'll be a lot easier. We're not going out to eat. And my plan along the way is to save my weeklies for the weekend, but I already blew all my points over the week, so that didn't really happen today. But I will get back on track tomorrow. I plan to film my next whole week of eating if you guys are interested to see how I get back on track in a whole week versus just one day. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and I will continue making more. And let me know in the comments of our community tab, if you find this thumbnail on there, let me know what other kind of health related videos you want to see from me because I'm really having fun making these. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.